Welcome back to another incredible episode of Glam and Guts. I'm Gabby Tuft, licensed sports nutritionist, bachelor's of science degree, a bunch of other shit. This is my co-host here, Mickey Fitzpatrick.
Hello!
Hi. And this is it, guys. This is the big season finale.
Unbelievable.
All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm like walking out.
So dead.
And it's that good. Yeah, we've had a killer season, and we're so honored to be able to bring this to you guys. And we're honored for every single person that listened, that watched the YouTube videos, that listen on Apple, Spotify, and everywhere else that it is. That we did 1 million plus on one of the clips early on. I think it was our episode 1 or 2. The one where I was talking about Mia and that parenting, like we did over 1 million views on that. So thank you guys for all of your support. It's been an incredible first season, and season 2 is going to be amazing. Season 2, we are having guests.
Finally, I know a lot of people have been asking about that.
We are doing guests on season 2. Not every episode, but we are going to do some guests on season 2. And as always, our episodes are brought to you by my Glow protein powder, which just happens to be sitting right alongside of me here. I got the salted caramel here, which is our second bestseller. It's all natural. It's non-GMO. It's made in a good manufacturing product certified facility, which means that what I say is in here is actually in here. We are third-party tested. There's no lead whatsoever, and it's sweetened with only wonderful, beautiful, natural stevia. There's nothing artificial, no artificial flavors, sweeteners, no emulsifiers, none of that shit that all these other major protein brands have. So if you want an amazing tasting protein that has, as of this point, about 235 or more 5-star reviews on the website and 3 sellouts in 9 weeks, I would say go get yourself some. It's yummy, and it's on CoachGabby.com.
And Gabby, speaking of Glow, when we started this whole thing, there was so many roller coaster rides of different emotions and where you were going with Glow. And
there's still a roller coaster.
Where are we at with Glow as we end season and we wrap up the season 1? Where are we at with Glow?
Yeah. All right. So it's important to remember that we are about this will be 6 weeks ahead. We're recording, so by the time you guys listen to this, we'll be 6 weeks behind. But at this moment, I'm floating so much inventory on an Amex card. I'm about to shit myself. I was telling, I think the average person doesn't understand what it takes to run a small business without funding. I'm funding this. I bootstrapped this whole thing by myself. It was thank you. I was just going to put the protein powder out there and sell some, and it took off like a fucking rocket. And I'm like, let's ride this wave. So I opened an Amex. I'd never had an Amex before. You have unlimited spending on that thing, but you have to pay it off in 30 days, or else your spending is then limited and they start charging you mass amounts of interest. And what's happened is we're getting more orders, I have to buy more inventory because we're selling out fast. And that is our biggest block, is that we sell out and then we're dead in the water and we can't make any more money. So my orders are getting bigger. And simultaneously, I want to go into stores. And to do that, you have to have about 6 to 9 months of solid Amazon data to take to a store and go, look, we killed it on Amazon. So our VP of sales for Glow Ventures, May Butterfield, she's one of the best in the nation. She has relationships with every major distributor across the nation. And when I say distributor, that's like a Costco, an H-E-B, a Publix, anything like that. I said, May, I know that we're not quite ready with the Glow Bar yet, with Glow Ventures. I'm like, but the protein's under my Gabbi LLC business. So Glow Ventures will eventually acquire it, but this was our proof of concept product. And I said, May, I want to get this into stores. Where do I start? She's like, you got to start with Amazon. Let's talk. And so I hired May on my own dime. And the first thing we decided to do was go open an Amazon store. So $7,500 to optimize my website, and then it's like another $5,000 a month for this company. This amazing company to build out the Amazon store, and then I have to have inventory for the Amazon store that will not show realized revenue for 30 days after we open. So it's 4 weeks to build it, 4 weeks to see some revenue. So I am floating inventory for 60 to 90 days.
Oof.
My Amex reached 117,000 last week. I paid my statement off, which was 34,000. And as of now, I have 88 that is on my December statement. And the crazy thing, you and I were talking about this on the way over, it's 30 to 45 days. Well, the statement closed, and we had a couple of payments in the last week that are purchases, like big inventory purchases. They threw it all in this statement, and I got to pay $88,000 off by December 12th.
Thank
So
you very
let's
much,
put that in-
Amex.
I'm just like, I just shit myself. I'm like, I got to move
Yeah.
$5,000 a day in inventory. And we are currently sold out in the TikTok shop. That's how I make my money. We sold out and there will not be any inventory there until late this week. And I'm like, I got to move $5,000 a day in sales for at least 18 days, right? That's so
dude.
10 days would be 50 grand. And then I got to throw, let's just say I need another 40. So I need, what do I need? Five times four. I need 18 days of solid $5,000 days.
We're going to have fun tonight.
Well, it's been a slow day. Today we have moved 1.1 thousand. I moved $1,100. That leaves $4,900 for me to sell. No, I'm sorry, $3,900 for me to sell on a live tonight when I'm sold out on TikTok and I can't send people because TikTok won't let me send people off site anymore. Or I get a violation. We'll talk about that on another episode, but I have to figure out a creative way to to do
what
it.
I'm looking at right
Are you
now,
looking at
the
my
fans at
Are you looking at my titty? What are you doing?
there's
You're
some
just
fans
staring
on
at
your
my-
network that like what I like. I'm looking at these big, well, first of all, Von Dutch. By the way, those that are listening, it says Von Dutch
Across my shirt. I'm wearing a Von Dutch hat too. What's wrong with
because her tank top, her breasts are so massive that Von Dutch is stretched across the top. And I have a few ideas of how you can make some money tonight.
I mean, I'm not opposed. I keep saying, if all goes south with Glow, if for any reason, and Glow is not going to go south, but the running joke is like, if it fucking fails, I'm just going to open an OnlyFans. I'm just going to show it all. I'm
say
done.
open OnlyFans just for me.
For now. I did the AI twin thing, and I don't know. Like everybody assumed it was spicy content, and it's not. We talked about this before.
Yes.
Like everybody thought it was spicy content. It's not. It's just a digital twin of me, and I refuse to do spicy content on it. And like everybody just was like, "You sold out." Like I respected you so much more. I'm like, it's an AI twin of me in a bathing suit,
faking till we make
or
it. Yeah.
like you can like I want to see you in a business outfit, like I'm like okay, or like in a skirt, but like there's nothing spicy. I'm like,
No, dude.
come on, guys. Anyway, the short version is I would probably open
Your
an OnlyFans.
bussy is locked up, is what you're telling me.
What did you say? I do not have a bussy. I have a hole. Thank you. I don't have a bussy. Bringing the bitch out of me.
Yeah.
God. What's up with my hair? You know what's funny? I'm looking on the monitor right now.
Yeah.
I don't remember my tits being this big.
Girl, those
What's
things,
going on?
I told you, it doesn't say Von Dutch. It says Von Dutch.
I think it's because I've just lost so much muscle and weight. I was 188 this morning. I'm getting there. Just not being in the wrestling ring.
You got some Great Danes in there is what you're doing. The things are running around.
Great
barking,
Danes.
honey. They're barking.
Just taking for a walk.
Well, I feel like since we're talking about this, I want to, we're speaking of Glow and we're speaking of real life.
Yeah.
And because we're at our finale, I was watching Bravo, which is a network with all the Real Housewives and everything. And the king of all of this, the creator, the mind behind a lot of the TV shows on Bravo is Andy Cohen.
Oh, okay.
I love Andy. I'm a huge Bravo-holic. But Andy recently did an interview. Currently, as we're doing this podcast, the BravoCon is happening right now in Vegas, which is like a Comic-Con, but with all the reality stars and stuff.
So they got like the housewives and everything down there?
Yeah, it's a huge thing. And
was Bethany Frankel out there?
Ooh, you know what?
I love her.
I feel like she's kind of like the one of the goddesses behind, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I would love to meet her. I feel like we get along.
Oh, I bet. Well, our good friend of Glam and Guts and our friend Jason actually does Bethany's makeup.
Jason
Kaplan. He's
really?
Yeah, he's one of her. Yeah, he's one of her.
I would love to meet
main
her. I
guys.
think we'd be friends.
Jason, hook it up. We want to meet Beth.
Come on, Jason. I follow. Actually, she follows me and I follow her. So maybe I should just send her a message.
Tickle,
like, hey, girl.
Tickle.
I know.
So Andy. At BravoCon, he just made this statement. He said recently that people who do reality TV shouldn't quit their day jobs or what they're doing in their lives that make them interesting. And when you and I started Glam and Guts, we always said that we feel very similar. The things that make you and I, ironically, such whatever in our worlds is our business. Right. That's what, well, first of all, people have an idea of who you are. I'm like, I get to see her behind the scenes.
You get to see my rockets when I'm changing in front of you.
You know, but the thing is not everyone, they have an idea of your heart because of what you're doing.
So fucking,
but
we have damn sweet.
We have the best times together. Sometimes we're just sitting at the dinner table, like talking shit.
Or like last night when we were sitting outside with Mia on the front porch and we were just talking a gang load, and Mia was all involved in it too.
And it's like
I just looked for a moment. I'm like, my daughter is no longer a child.
Did you see her coming down the stairs yesterday?
Okay, pause. We're gonna get back to your thought on Andy Cohen here. But pause, because she came down in this pretty, it was like a maxi dress almost.
Yes.
And, or a midi, I guess they're middies.
Yeah.
It was like mid-thigh, and she had this beautiful, like, coat on. It wasn't like a big, it was just a thin coat, hoops in her ears, gold hoops, accessories. She had like 3 necklaces on and bracelets and this cute little purse that she had accessorized. And she had
boots.
Tights and combat boots. And I looked at, she came down the stairs. I had to do a double take. I'm like, wait, who? I thought it was one of Mia's friends. I'm like, who are you? I'm like, oh God, that's my daughter.
Yeah.
I'm like, my 14-year-old is no longer, she's not a child. And she looked so pretty. I was just like, I might cry right now how beautiful she's become. And I remember asking her, I said, she's like, I don't think I'd wear this to school. I'm like, why not? I'm like, go knock those boys out with this.
Yeah.
She's like, I'd have to wear a backpack. It would ruin the fit.
I love that about her.
And I looked at her and all, oh, you're right. She's like, yeah, I like more cutesy stuff for school.
Yeah.
And I just looked, I just knowing that she has the ability to dress herself up like that and just, you know, and this is not said in a creepy way. She looked like she was 17. Even you said it.
Yeah.
She's like, she looks a lot older than she is. I'm like, I'm just so... It was like a proud moment as a parent. Not that I want my 14-year-old to look like a 17-year-old, but you just look at that and you go, you're becoming an amazing human.
Dude,
and you're growing up.
Your daughter. And I reiterated that several times because we talked about like career paths and we were talking fashion. And that's the one thing I love about Mia too, is that she's so driven that she's like done with doing things because she's ready to just be in the next step.
Yeah.
And when we were talking yesterday, she was like, do you think I would? And I'm like, do I think you are your father's daughter? Like
when you were talking about doing fashion.
Because I'm like, just get that girl a singer already. And like, she's going to like just create her own empire. But that's my point is with this comment and this quote that Andy said is that I think that, you know, a lot of times with like podcasts and reality shows, again, is that what we love as humans is we like to see what other people are doing. But like you're creating glow. You get to do it in front of people. You get to inspire other people. I'm going on this plane and that plane and this thing and bus and this and to get to work to go do glam. And we, you know, and then like we're on the end of this, or I guess it's over, the government shutdown. And it's like and I'm seeing like these people like TSA workers that aren't there and like frightening because like flights are getting canceled and stuff, but real life shit's happening. So when we get to do this, I think that it's important that people know that this is what we kind of like ignited the flame of creating Glam and Guts, is that we wanted to show people and talk to people that are real. And that's one of the things I'm really excited about season 2 is because now we're inviting our friends to be a part of this with us.
Who just happen to be people that everybody already knows.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing because honestly, like, if you didn't do what you do, if you were not a makeup artist and just an artist in general, and you weren't like the person that everybody goes to for networking, we wouldn't have these incredible stories and these life, I guess you can call them, not just stories, but people can relate. And same with me, as I build this business, I hope to inspire people. I hope people understand, you know, this is what it takes. Like, you have to take big chances like this. Or the wrestling fans that have listened to wrestling stories, or parents, if you're just a parent out there and you're listening to stories that I'm telling about Mia and that Mickey's reinforcing, you guys can relate to that. And if we didn't do any of this stuff, like, God, this would be a boring fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the reality world, it's just like, you have to continue with your day to day. Like, a podcaster that's just a podcaster, I think they're worthless, you know? Because there's no touch on reality for the rest of the world.
It misses sometimes its accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what touched me, is like, it was the perfect time to watch Andy talk about this, because I think, again, like, you have to go through Andy to get that whatever, if you're holding a diamond, you're holding a peach, you're holding an apple, which, as we know with the housewives, that's their thing. And I think Andy is trying to say, like, hey, it's one thing to get, be in your life and to be doing what you're doing, but it's another, like, this is a job in itself. Like, it's required me to fly here. It's about to be requiring us to fly to LA, to New York, to Cincinnati.
I got to go to Florida. We're going to have to go to Canada, I think, right? If I remember correctly.
I mean, we're moving.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places that we're going to need to go. And, it's not like, oh, we don't have sponsors. Like, we're bootstrapping this as well, just like I bootstrap Glow. It's like, shameless plug for my protein. I mean, we're bootstrapping this podcast. And for those of you that are just like, oh, I want to do this, like, well, remember, you got to keep the day job to pay for this. Like, we're in a studio that we pay for. And we're on borrowed time that we're paying for. So that job is what makes all this stuff possible. And I mean, I hope it inspires you guys. I really do.
I feel like as we continue to move and we grow as we go, I'm excited that we get to touch so many lives. Remember, I touched you, you touched me. We touched.
Why are we getting back to touching?
We're reviewing. I'm living through the episodes of, like, do you remember when you touched me once? You touched me so much, Gabby.
There was a lot of touching. There was a lot of talk about touching. I felt very violated.
Do you know how many people, by the way, still joke around about that clip that we shared on social media of all the touching that I didn't realize?
Wait, really?
Oh my gosh. My friends do it. People at work do it. They were like, hey, you still getting touched? And I'm like,
oh, Jesus.
I love it.
I love it too. I'm looking back right now. I'm trying to find some fun comments that we had here. Like, I'm looking back on episode 3 and somebody commented on YouTube. There's like, hearing Gabby say she hates her hands is the most relatable woman thing to say.
Oh.
I don't know. But I will tell you, my mom hates her hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my mom's dad and her whole family had gigantic hands. Like, I remember it was my papa. Like, we call my dad Papa now for Mia. But my papa, which was my mom's mom, I'm sorry, my mom's dad, he had paws. It wasn't like he had sausages for fingers. Like, a lot of guys will have big hands, but I'm talking, he had bare paws. His fingers were so fucking fat. And I just remember, he'd shake my hand or whatever, or do something with me, and I'd look at his hands. I'm like, oh my God, the giant. But my mom has very big hands and she hates them. And as she's 73 now. I thought she was turning 74. I guess she turned 73 this year because we're going back to Disney second week of December. And she just had her birthday in October. We went for my birthday and her birthday. But it's something I always talk to her about. And she's like, I hate my hands. Like, I hate them. And I look at her hands and I'm like, oh, I guess that is normal for women just to not appreciate their hands. Like, maybe in your older age, I don't know. A lot of younger women may completely disagree with that. I know that I see some very elegant hands on women, and I'm very jealous.
You know what? I'm thinking of, what's that movie? Death Becomes Her. Do you remember that?
Who was in that?
Meryl Streep and Goldie.
It was Goldie Hawn, right?
Yeah. And there's a scene where Meryl Streep goes and gets the potion. And you know what? I'm now understanding this a little deeper. In that movie, or in that scene, Meryl Streep pounds down the potion and, like, stands up. And one of the scenes they show is her hand, how it gets younger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I bet you this is probably such a thing that they were like, that's why they, like, needed
it has to be. It literally has to be. I
never thought about it.
Because, with age, no matter how tiny your hand is, the skin's going to wrinkle.
I think,
and it's not going to be, it's, my understanding, like, remember, I'm a trans woman. I've only been transitioning for 6 years now. My understanding from the women that I've talked to is, like, my mom's a good sounding board for me. It's like your neck area, what is it called, your décolleté or how do you say it? I don't know.
Décolleté.
Décolleté. I should know that. Your hands, your décolleté, your neck, and the face.
Yeah.
When those start to age, you start to feel very conscious about your looks. And for a lot of women, looks define them. Like, I gotta walk softly on this. because I'm just waiting for the haters to fucking tear me up. Like, that's what you think defines a woman. You'll never fucking know. I'm like, I get it. But I'm speaking for the women that understand what I'm talking about, where, it's the stereotypical women are beautiful, men are burly, and they're stips and snails and puppy dog tails.
Yeah.
But men are from Mars, women are from Venus kind of thing. Sugar and spice and everything nice. And as that starts to go, a woman might question like her worth and her value. And I know my mom does hide her hands a lot. She doesn't like them. And she spoke to me about how she feels about her face and her neck and everything. And, someday when everything's all well off here and we have Glow in stores, I want to pay for a facelift for her. And I want to do something. I want to do I can't do treatments on my hands because I have tattoos and I'll have like weird ink bleeding everywhere. But there are treatments. You can get like CO2 laser on your hands. There's things I could do for her. Like I want to do that for her so she feels confident again, it's just, I don't know. I want to give back to her because I know that as she gets older, she's feeling that. She's really, really feeling that.
You want to know what's interesting? We talk about hands. There was a time that I was with a friend in Orlando at a club called Savoy. And it's like a bar down in Winter Park, like
Savoy.
It's a gay bar and good drag. And we would go there. This is like a spot that I used to go all the time, and we'd hang out. And I was sitting at the bar, and I'd probably had a couple drinks in me at this time, but not anything, whatever, because I was definitely like, when the person said it, I was like, I looked at my friend, and
what did they say?
Dude, this guy grabbed my hand and started like nursing my hand, like holding my hand gently. And I was like, hi, how you doing, buddy? He looked at it and he goes, you have really great hands. And I said, oh, thank you. And he goes, have you ever fisted anyone before?
Oh my God.
And I was like, hey, come on the kick drum? What are you talking about?
What in the world?
He literally said I had good dainty hands, like perfect for fisting. And he like balled my fingers up to show me.
Oh, he's just envisioning that going right up his outpipe.
I realized if I did, I would create an OnlyFans. And Carrie and Cross and Scarlett,
what?
Yeah, we were talking one day. I told him this story.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Carrie and opening one. I'm like, what's happening?
No, I told him this story, and then we discovered my porn name.
What?
Mr. Fister.
Oh, good God, Mickey. Mr. Fister and the Rosebud. That'd be that'd be season 1.
Now, I hope to God that name doesn't exist, but if it does, cheers to you, Mr.
Children,
Fister.
put your earmuffs on. This is not a PG-rated episode. Good God.
I figured, well, we're talking about hands. That's the only thing I've ever been told about mine.
Well, there are reasons that I have bidets in my house. And I will tell you, we experimented a long time ago.
With fists?
I don't want to go there on this episode.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to go there on this episode. I would just say I was open to a lot of stuff and we did a lot of experimenting. And, some days I just feel like a train wreck down there.
You know what, Gab? You know what? We spoke a lot about sex and you know what? I feel like it's safe to say that this is a very sex positive podcast.
It is so sex positive, but I will tell you after experimenting with larger insertions, it does not go back to the way it used to be.
So it is what they say,
Well, it's like you just can't. There are some days where you just can't use toilet paper. You need a bidet. It's like wiping with a fucking Sharpie.
Damn. You know what? Speaking of, you caught me red-handed today at Starbucks.
What are you talking about? What the fuck? We cannot switch subjects from that to whatever you're talking. I did not catch you red-handed with anything. I do not know what the hell you're talking about.
Sorry, because I
we
thought
were talking about fisting, and then he's like, "You caught me red-handed." I'm like, "Did I? I don't remember this."
I was thinking like, because we talked a lot and I was like, I was closed off to fucking a lot this season.
Oh.
And then
I never showed that photo. Yeah. I took a photo of Mickey. I meant to show it on the last episode on Slash It or Stash It. And I walked out we're at Starbucks. He's sitting outside. He's got his drink. I got my stuff from the inside. And I walked out. Where is this? I got to find it really quick. And here he is. I looked over his shoulder. Oh, here it is. I have to send this to Stavros. Don't let me forget. Mickey's on this random app. I'm like, what is this? And I look and it's just, he's on Sniffies. He's really just back at it. He's back on Sniffies, looking for some dick.
It only took 10 episodes
to get you there. Yeah, it took 10 weeks to get you to just.
Dude, 10. Wow, I didn't think of it from that perspective. 10.
Oh, this is going to be a great finale.
10 weeks. Dude.
Okay, remind me to circle back to the drawer.
Circle jerk back to the door.
No, just circle back, not circle jerk. Oh, this episode's gonna rock. Okay, we're gonna circle back to the drawer. Okay. But yeah, so you're on Sniffies.
Yeah,
you've been experimenting with a little bit of bottoming.
Well, so
we had a story about some big dude picking you up and holding you as he railed you.
So here's the deal.
What in God's name is happening?
My legs. No, I opened.
Well, that happened too.
I opened my life back because I had dated someone who it only lasted about a month, but it was good enough for me to test the waters. I did not have sex with him, but he did ignite the flame, and I was like, damn, now we're not going to go there. We had all these dates, never got sexual. And I'm like, fuck, now the fire's burning. So the only thing that's left to do is to go back on the apps. So I did. I went on the app, and like I told you, I met a dude, and he and I had a great moment, and it just went down.
Usually you're on top. You're a top.
Well, what's crazy was the sexual tension was there. And what did I say to you? I am adamantly now considering and identifying as a versatile gay man. And this gentleman, first of all, beautiful guy. We laughed in the very beginning. There was a connection. We were like chatting, and we were like actually not even talking about sex. And then it just kind of navigated there. And he's like, fuck it, I'm coming down. And we both had like super early flights. So, and go to find out, he was my flight attendant on the exact flight. So
what are the fucking chances of that shit?
This is going to get real awkward. And
Good
you know what?
Lord.
It was so hot. And I started.
Wait, did you guys bang on the plane? Did you pull the Mile High Club?
I want to so bad. No, actually, when we saw each other,
he's a tall guy, right?
Yeah, he was 6'4". 6'4".
Yeah, I don't fit in a fucking airplane potty by myself,
dude. I like.
It's not even fun. Airplane potties are like small.
Wait a minute, have you been on the Mile High?
Priscilla and I were in a bathroom together for a hot minute, but the stewardess caught us the second we walked in there.
You got caught?
No, they caught us. They're like, one person at a time. And we're like, oh yeah, no problem.
Fuck. So you didn't even get to. Like,
nah, but the thought of
kudos.
It was a long time ago.
Kudos.
But I just it just wasn't gonna work because I was such a massive human.
Yeah.
I as a guy when I was 280, I could not even get into a bathroom on a plane. I would try to pee in there, and I hated you can't take a shit on a plane. You can't. And even as a dude, on a turbulent plane, I'm like, maybe I just gotta sit to pee, just so it doesn't go everywhere, out of courtesy.
Yeah.
So I'd try that once or twice. I could not even sit because my lats were so big. I could not sit. I'm like, well, fuck this, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'd have to fucking balance myself and just pray and piss all over the seat.
You know what I do? And it's so disgusting. I take a paper towel moment, and then I put it on the little thing that kind of comes down, that slants down.
What?
Where the toilet's at on the plane, on the top, when you're in, you know how it kind of tilts?
The top of what?
In the bathroom, above the toilet, there's a shelving.
Okay.
That kind of awkwardly comes down, which I do think, I'm like, how do bigger people sit on this thing?
Because it's round.
Right.
That's why.
But that little area, what I do is I put a paper towel on my forehead.
And you lean against it?
And I lean to balance so I don't piss everywhere because of the turbulence.
That's actually genius because there's probably 1,000 people that have done the exact same thing that you did.
Yeah.
How many foreheads have been on that?
Well, that's why I put paper towel there. Just because I'm like, if I'm
actually,
thinking.
Know what? I remember doing that too. Not with a paper towel, but I remember leaning my fucking head up against there. I was like, God damn, I need to balance. I remember doing that.
I definitely was like, I cannot, because I'm like this. And
I still pee standing up at home, if anybody's wondering. Sometimes. Just depends on how I feel.
Wait a
I
minute.
won't do it when I'm out.
Have you? Speaking of, wait a minute. This gets me. Wait a minute.
We're talking about, well, okay, go.
All
hit me.
right.
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. Oh my God. I'm so excited about this moment.
Oh, God.
These are like some of my favorite. I don't give a shit. These are some of my favorite conversations, by the way, that you and I have.
I opened Pandora's box.
Have you ever like gotten sexual like in or around the toilet?
I mean,
Like there's the rusty trombone.
what is
there's,
that?
Oh
What is a rusty
my God. Gabby, we're doing this.
When I was younger, when I was a kid, I used to like reverse, like sit on the potty. Like I put this toilet seat down and like masturbate on top of it because there was just like the only privacy you can get. You can't masturbate in your own house with your parents, like in your room. Like I close the door. I'm like, where can I sit? Here, I'll just sit here.
Okay, I guess this would.
I guess I would kind of like riot the toilet.
I
Poor
thought-
parents.
why
Sorry,
did
mom. Sorry, dad. Don't listen to this podcast ever.
I thought.
I hope my mom turned this thing off before, because I know she listens. That's the worst fucking part. I hope she turned it off before we get into this episode, because she's gonna be like, what kind of sick human being have I raised?
Okay.
I love you, mom. Did you find what you're looking for?
I thought
What
so.
is a rusty
Wait a
trombone?
minute. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you.
This is a real thing. I'm going to Google it before you.
No.
Do I want to Google it, or is
I
it going to
mean, maybe.
jack up my freaking
Okay,
my
there's
search
like
history?
it's going to, but there are things that there's names for things. Yeah.
When a guy gets a rim job and a hand job at the same time from one person, looks like the giver is playing a trombone with a rusty brown mouthpiece. This is from Urban Dictionary. What the shit? When a guy gets a rim job, so some dude is licking his ass and a hand job at the same time. Oh, so you're just like, you're eating ass and you're giving the dude a hand job at the same time. Oh, I haven't done that.
I mean, I've done that.
I don't eat ass.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I ate Priscilla's ass, but I won't eat a dude's
okay, it's a
ass.
blumpkin.
It's got
a blumpkin. I knew there was
blumpkin or wait,
dude.
spell
okay,
it. Spell it.
like pumpkin, but BLUMPKIN, Blumpkin, and
I don't even understand what's going
yeah,
on.
the name of the sexual act of receiving oral sex while on the toilet is a blumpkin.
Oh, that just sounds so gross.
That's where I was going with it, because when you were saying pee standing up, I was like, all I could think about, what if you were just like standing up getting head while you were like,
Don't
while
say
this
it.
person was sitting on the toilet.
Okay, well, I had a friend a long time ago. I actually bought my first motorcycle from this guy. It was a CBR F2. It was a little 600 back when I was 18 years old. Maybe it was 20. I don't fucking remember. Maybe it was 19. I don't know. But he was dating a really hot redhead. Her name was, and like we were all in the same friends group. We all wanted to date. She was so hot.
Okay.
I actually remember her name.
Wow. Well, I mean, when
I don't remember the guy's name, but I
good.
remember the girl's name because she was just such a beautiful redhead. She had this curly hair. And it was like wavy. It wasn't like the tight curls. It was just like wavy, beautiful hair. And she was like very pale, fair skin. She was gorgeous. And he ended up dating her, and we were all like, fuck, man, we hate you for it, but you're still our bro. You know, it's like, God, we were all so jealous. And we were all sitting around drunk one night, and he had broken up with her. And of course, we're all trying to jump on that train the second he was broken up with her. And he was like, you know, the one thing I fucking regret not doing with, I'm like, we're all like, what? Tell us. Like, we got to know. Like, one of those things, like, I always wanted to take a shit while she was sucking my dick. I was like, bro,
what?
we cannot be friends.
Wait a minute. So people, so this
We
Blumpkin thing is
cannot
like
be friends.
is a sexual fantasy, I guess.
I don't understand. I mean,
people shit on. Wait a minute. We both know.
We looked at each other immediately for a certain somebody.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's happening.
We can't talk about this.
No, we can't.
We cannot tell the world who we're talking about. If anybody knows what the world that we come from, you'll figure it out. But
Google. Get on the Google.
We cannot talk about this.
Wow, we're really going there.
Oh my God. We was silent. Not even a word between you and me. We just looked at each other.
Wait a minute. It's happening.
That's the thing.
We went there.
Okay, wait. So early in my transition, I had a friend. Her name was, I don't want to say her name. She was another trans woman, but she was a sex worker.
Okay.
And one time I asked her, I said, you know, what's the most you've ever made in a night? She's like, $5,000. I'm like, what did you, what, tell me about it. She's like, this guy wanted me to shit on his chest. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, did you? She's like, I did. I'm like, no way. I'm like, she's like, I wanted the money, so I did it. I didn't fucking care. I did it. Told him to clean his ass up and get out of my fucking house when he's done.
Dude, like
I was like,
what bill needs
what?
to be paid when you're shitting on someone? Like, where does your mind go on what is your fee? Like where does your mind go when you're coming up with the fee of shitting on? Like, are you like, I want a fur coat? Like, what are you wanting?
I don't know, but like, and then I'm also thinking like, wait,
whoa!
oh, why is your microphone down there by your crotch?
Okay, anyone that's watching
How long has it been
right
like that?
now,
I didn't even realize.
I don't know what ghost wants to suck my dick right now.
The microphone is literally pointing at his cock.
You saw that I did not touch this.
Okay, well, bring it back up because they can't hear you.
I
They can't hear you. Bring it back up.
I want the
Oh my God! Now he's boning the microphone. So
I'm gonna have.
You just have to tighten that,
dude. What?
There you
Ghost
go. Other
is
way.
trying to.
Okay, well then here's what I'm thinking. Like with my friend, and instantly I'm like, wait, you can shit on command? That's the other thing.
Oh, yeah. Then there's that. Do you plan to eat like a good dinner before you?
Okay,
do?
So for all of us that take it up the ass, you cannot eat for most of the day. If you're gonna get a cock up your ass or anything up your ass, a toy or whatever, it's like the second it goes up there, if you haven't cleaned out, both sphincter muscles relax, and here come the floodgates. And even if you do clean out and you've eaten the wrong foods or some food during the day, there is a good chance you're going to paint the fucking sheets.
You're gonna Doja Cat the fucking paint the town red, honey, but you're hitting the remix and painting it brown.
It's gonna be, and I'm just like, so is that all? Like, did he fuck you first and then you shat on him? I'm like, all I can think about is the episode in the Austin Powers. It was Goldmember when him and his dad are like, blah, they're talking in Old English and they're and shat on a turtle.
Yes!
And that's all you get out. You can't understand what they're saying. You just hear shat on a turtle. I'm like, she shat on him. I'm like, holy shit. So yeah, I mean, okay, we got way sidebarred.
Dude, but wait a minute. Wait. I have to read this to you about the Blumpkin.
Oh, Blumpkin. That's what you're talking about.
Blowjob and dump.
That's it?
With adding suffix kin. In imitation of pumpkin, literally dump and blowjob. Like,
how do you get to a Blumpkin?
First of all, how does someone get the fantasy of like, I want to dump and get a blowjob at the same time?
So, okay, here's my total theory on this. I've never done it. I wouldn't do it. It's just that there's lines that I won't cross. I'll do some kinky shit, but there's just lines I won't cross. I wonder if it's straight guys that maybe it's not. I don't fucking know, because like when you take something up the ass, it's like the same feeling as taking a shit, like in a weird way. It is and it isn't. Like it's completely different, but it's the same. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it's like you have something exiting your butthole, but in a pleasurable way, and entering and exiting. It's like it's a pleasurable way.
I've dated a guy that said he has taken shits that have made him get hard.
Oh, that's scary.
That's a thing. I definitely dated a guy that's told me that.
I'm sorry I'm silent. I'm processing.
Trust me.
In all the poops I've taken my whole life,
they
not
hurt.
One of them have excited me.
They hurt every time sometimes.
And especially, I remember after doing some messing around sometimes, when I'm a little tender down there and having to like get some stuff out, I cry.
Yeah.
And, like the day after, I'm like, ow, why did I do this never again? Okay, we'll do it tonight.
Yeah. And then I'm like taking poppers to like take a shit because I'm like, whatever. Like for me, it sometimes does.
Oh my God.
It does hurt. But
these are the same. These got to be the same guys that shit in the shower.
But then you got billionaires out there that are lining up the women to like go shit on them.
I don't understand.
I don't understand the mentality of
the Blumpkin. So my buddy wanted a Blumpkin. That's what it was. I wonder
and that's
if he
what
was
he
like
wanted
secretly
with your friend?
With the redhead. He wanted a Blumpkin. Now that I know what it's called, I can say it and not feel bad.
Yeah.
It sounds so much more polite than being like, I wanted to suck my dick while I'm taking a shit. I like Blumpkin way better.
I don't even want anyone in like, okay, like I've definitely been in multiple relationships where I've been shitting and like the guy comes in. But if I am preparing to have sex, I won't even go near the bathroom where my dude's at. No, because one smell afterward. And I'm out, and I'm hypersensitive to smells. Very.
Oh, same.
So if I, like even during sex, I have exited partners like, you got to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go to our guest.
Oh, wait, because it's getting messy?
It's gotten messy, and I will get so soft that it's like
you
the
can't
smell.
fuck with the shit smell, or you could. Then you know it's on your dick. You're like, nah, dude.
Totally. And I
got
have
a fucking
to.
fudge sickle here,
I'll
bro.
put porn on my phone while I'm showering because I'm so disgusted by what happened that I have to reignite the flames of my faggotry so that I can recommit to the moment.
I'm dead right now.
Yeah, it's
No,
real.
so like I don't know what your routine is, but like I've done everything from like take the shower nozzle off because it's so much easier.
Oh, like
to
of the hose moment.
Yeah,
or whatever?
but I mean,
yeah.
and please don't try this at home. It's very dangerous. Like you
Yeah.
have to have a very soft flow. Like it's just
Oh,
easier
yeah.
than filling up the fucking bulb and then like bending over, sticking that thing up your ass and squeezing. Hoping you don't get air at the same time. It's just like because then you're just a fucking air fart machine for like hours afterwards.
And then also you will flood your basement.
Yes.
Because people think that it's done until you are banging the person and you're like, oh, fuck, you just flooded the bed. And because I'm like, my knees are there and I'm pounding it.
And then
I realize
brown
they
water
don't
everywhere.
realize it because they think it's lube.
No,
you know?
it's just brown water.
And
You
I
smell
look
it, you're
because I
like, "Fuck."
smell and I look down and I'm like,
Oh, there's shit everywhere.
we've done it again
Ugh.
because we just showered.
So
Poor
here's my
guy.
routine. So I will take a little bit of coconut, like a little thing of coconut oil, like a Tupperware, a small
Yeah.
one, bring it in the shower. I'll get, a good sized toy and I'll get my plug. And I have a very large plug. Well, I can't believe I'm talking about this. It was from back in the I tried a couple of weeks ago to get it in and I almost got it in. I can't believe I'm talking about this.
Oh, talk about it.
Because it's been like a year plus since I've done any type of like large fun play. Why are you smiling and on your phone? But shit, you're probably writing shit down.
No. I'm pulling up photos.
But I tried to get it in, and it just like I couldn't get it all the way in, and I was like almost like, okay, this is a wreck. And then for 4 days, I cried every time I tried to go poop, or even like when I afterwards and I turned the bidet on, even with the softest spray, I was like, I would scream. Like, thank God, like, nobody's home and I'm by myself in the daytime because I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? It was just like, it was so painful. I'm like, okay, we're going to baby wipe it, But so I'm in the shower. I will get a toy. I'll do a little loosey-goosey to get it loosened up. Well, first I'll use the bulb a little bit and I'll put a towel down on the ground so I can kind of like shimmy over to the potty and then, clean out, let it all out, go back in, get a little toy up there to loosen things up a little bit. Then, it's in the shower. You can just like clean it off real quick.
Yeah.
And then more back and forth with the bulb, like 200 times. And then get a bigger toy, put it up there, loosen everything up. But by the time you're done, it's 30 fucking minutes later. You're out of hot water. There's steam everywhere. It smells like shit and steam in the bathroom at the same time. It's like, fuck, I cannot. Like, I've got the exhaust fan going for the shower. I've got the exhaust fan going in the potty. And I'm like, well, my master bedroom's right there. So this has got to be done like 2 hours or an hour before anybody is even coming over to do the deed. Because I got to make sure that does not creep into the bedroom. And I got candles going everywhere, by the way.
Well, I have a photo for you,
Oh,
Gabby.
Jesus Christ. Is it? Please tell me it's not of me.
Does this photo mean anything to you?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, take a look.
It's a giant dildo.
Uh-huh. Do you remember
It's
a
not my
FaceTime call with you and Alex? Uh-huh. Yeah. Do you remember? So
This
Alex,
Alex's dildo? This one that you gave him?
So I
Fuck.
just want you to know that that's the backseat of my car, right? My lovely Mercedes gets tainted because Alex did not tell me. I went to the airport.
Your bag.
Valet my car sometimes at the airport. There is a pull up and they will detail your car. So when you return,
no! You leave it in the back seat.
Alex did not tell me he was doing it. And my car,
He did not tell you he was detailing your car for you?
No. Alex did not tell me he put that in my car.
Why did he put a gigantic
pranked me.
dildo in your car?
Remember-
It's not gigantic on my standards, but it's a good size one.
We go to have dinner.
That FaceTime.
And
We
he
have to talk about
puts that in my back seat. I did not know because it was pitch black when I was done with Alex. So he forgot he did this, but I go to the airport. My routine is I put my suitcase in my trunk. I never see my back seat. I just go right into the driver's seat.
I don't ever look in my back seat. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I got my car back,
there is this giant. Is that flesh colored or red? It's kind of like it's like a little off colored.
Yeah, I don't know. It's that.
It's kind of like orangey. It's not
It's
like a
the
real
size
skin.
of my fucking arm, Gabby, is what it is.
Well,
Okay.
the funny part is, when I saw it for the first time on FaceTime, I'm like, I have that same dildo, but it's black.
Yes. Yes.
It's one of my favorites.
You and Alex are going on and on. I don't do any toys. That's not. Well, first of all, I am primarily a top.
Oh, that's right. So you don't usually have to clean out and do all this stuff.
I will bottom for the guys, and I have bottomed before, for some jackrabbits, and I have definitely been
There's an inside joke there we can't tell you guys.
No, we can't. Fuck him. But anyways, but my point is Alex, I love you to death, but you got me really good, and you
have to make sure this photo gets shown. So the detailers found is that why it's wrapped in plastic?
Well, I presume that. I don't know if that's where Alex left it.
Wait, why is it wrapped in plastic, though?
Because it was so new when he got it. He was giving it to me. I did not want it, so he pranked me by putting it in the back.
Toss it in the back.
Yes,
so it's for everybody that can't see. It's behind the driver's seat, so it's like where he would never see on the seat.
No, and I dropped my car off the next day at valet. When I came to get my car, they were showing me my car. I think they were intentionally. I looked at the person showing me, and then we locked eyes, and then we kept it moving. I knew exactly what it was.
Oh my God.
Fuck you, Alex.
So, okay. But that brings us back to the drawer, and the FaceTime. So, yeah, you were joking and you were like, look what Alex gave me on a FaceTime. And Alex is a good friend of both of ours. And he shows this big dildo, and I'm just like, oh, I have that same one in black. That's awesome. And Mickey's like, I've never seen anything this big. I'm like,
yeah, it's huge.
What?
It's bigger than my head.
It's not that big, dude. It's like 8 or 9 inches, I think.
Dude, we put it on my forearm. Look.
No, it's not. No, it was like, honestly, it must have been like an 8 or 8.5, maybe a 9-incher.
No, that came to my fingertips from my elbow. I swear to you.
Whatever, I could bottom out on that thing, no problem.
You see my mouth? No, you guys don't. At home, my mouth is open wide, not for that dildo.
Sold my soul for this episode.
Dude.
So I'm like shocked because Mickey's saying all this stuff. And, we talked about stuff and things I've done in this episode. And I just look at Mickey and I'm just like, okay, wait, you guys, this is not that big. And they're both just like, it's gigantic. I'm like, oh, let me show you something. So my right side drawer on my bed, it's heavy. I can't open it. It's heavy for a reason, but you have to like shimmy it open because there are so many toys in there. They're all dildos and they are fucking massive. And I open the drawer on the FaceTime and both of them just like, oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, Gabby, do I even know you? Like, what in the world?
Like, no, you don't know me. This is the dark side of me. But here's what I'm getting at. Like, I can't use them anymore. Like, I mean, I probably could if I worked at it for a week and trained, but I'm just like, I just don't find joy and like, it's not pleasurable anymore. For some reason, back in the day, it was very pleasurable. I was just like, for me, it was very exciting. Like, I actually had like a bad dragon toy at one point. Have you been on that?
Wait, what? A bad dragon?
Like Bad Dragon makes the largest insertables ever.
Oh, wait, is that a brand?
It's a brand.
Oh, I pictured a dragon going up your ass.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. No. I think I got the alien one is what I ended up having. And I just ended up throwing it out. I'm like, this is useless. Like, it's literally going to just, like, I would never be the same. It's like the equivalent of trying to, never mind. It's, it's just like, I just threw it out. I'm like, this is dumb. There's a limit and it's not going to happen. And it's just not fun. But like, I'm severely exaggerating. But
She's pointing at the Glow protein bottle, guys.
Go look at Bad Dragon. I mean, I'm not sponsored by him, but I'm just saying, like, you want to have a jaw-dropping moment, just go look at Bad Dragon toys. But yeah, so they're just there, and I'm like, I don't know why I have them. I'm never going to use them again. I don't want to have problems using the bathroom. Like, everything's nice and tight right now,
Yeah.
It's like, and I still have bidets for a reason, and I got a lot of fiber in my diet. So as long as it's not like I don't go to McDonald's or something, I never do eat fast food, and I have like a bad day or eat a lot of prunes or something, it's like I'm gonna be okay, But it's just like I don't even know why I have it in there. I think I don't use my bedside drawers. Like, one of them holds my Glock and some coconut oil. I don't know why I have it in the same drawer.
Dude, wait a minute. Back the fuck up. Your gun in your fucking
Wait.
dildos?
They're hearing you.
Dude.
Yeah, I got my Glock. So
your Glock in your...
I sleep on one. Like ever since the divorce, I sleep on. I don't know why I moved to Priscilla's side. I think because my side had a swale, so I sleep on Priscilla's side of the bed, what used to be her side, and which is the one closest to the door. And that drawer, it's got my Glock underneath. Well, even funnier, underneath my bed is a moss-fed shotgun that it's mag-fed, so it's got 20 rounds of buckshots in it. So don't ever come to my door. Let's put it that. This is stuff I can't say on TikTok. Like people are like, "Why do you show your address?" I'm like, I don't mean to, but in the video, like if I'm showing my Halloween decorations, I'm like, you don't want to come to my door. Like I got a 20-round moss-fed, mag-fed shotgun with buckshots in it. On the other side is my AR-17. That's just. I have magazine upon magazine in there. Like I could go to World War III ready to go. But yeah, my
But
bedside
then next to your bed.
Oh, also, so next to my bed, you open the drawer, my 9mm Glock is in there with the Trijicon Shake to Wake. And it's been like fully milled. I mean, the Glock's amazing. It's like butter when you fire it. But it sits there and
next
to a little Tupperware full of coconut oil. Next to a tiny little vibrator whose battery is dead and doesn't work anymore.
Dude, life is about balance.
Oh, shit. And then on the other side of the bed, there's 6 or 7 dildos that are just gigantic size. And I don't even know why I'm there. And the crazy part is, I might have a visitor this week. And I'm not going to use his name, just out of pure respect, because I really caught feels for this guy. We've never met. I think we talked about him a couple of podcasts ago.
Yeah.
We've never met, but we have FaceTimed almost every night for 6 or 7. It's actually 6 or 7 weeks. It's not. I'm not making a 6-7 joke, but we either text, call, or talk on FaceTime every single day. And I've never had a man be so sweet to me and just appreciate me for who I am. Like.
Wow.
Sees my heart, thinks I'm beautiful, and I may not be beautiful to the rest of the world. I know there's things wrong with me. I know I'm a trans woman. I know I have big hands, but whatever. He thinks I'm gorgeous. He thinks my body's gorgeous. He thinks my heart is incredible. And he keeps saying, like, I've never met somebody with a soul like yours. And that is, and he's like, the passion will be there when we get there. And it's going to be incredible, but I'm here for you. And I'm just like, oh, melts my heart into butter. And then I say that, I'll be like, I'm puddles, like melting my heart. And he's like, this is what he says. He goes, your puddles are my ocean.
Dude.
Right? What? I'm like, okay, that's the sweetest thing I've ever fucking heard.
I love this, though. We talked about, like...
And I need to get rid of that fucking drawer before he comes. So...
Or not. I mean, because...
I don't know.
You never know where it's going to go.
I don't want those big things anymore, though.
Yeah, but you know what? I say...
What if he does? Because I can't top. My shit don't work.
First of all, I don't even know if I have a prostate, but here we are. Like, but Gabbi, I really think...
I think mine's the size of a raisin right now. Sorry.
Dude, I just feel like, keep them things. You never know.
I honestly, I might keep 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm just going to take a garbage bag.
Fuck it.
And just dump... Well, this is the most humiliating part. It's years of those being in there. I mean, these date back to like when I was with Priscilla. I not to, hey P, sorry to bury you, but some of the toys are hers that I used to use on her.
Oh.
And we would just wipe them off with a towel and throw them in there. Like, you guys know there's no fucking cleaning regimen for these things. And if you act like there is, like every time you use a toy that you walk into the bathroom, you wash it off with soap, you're fucking lying. You're all drunk and you're doing your thing. You just toss it back in the drawer so the kids don't fucking see it. And you close it and you're like, oh yeah, here, let me wipe it off real quick next time. There's been so many bottles of coconut oil that have fallen over in that drawer. Like when you put your hand in there, everything's just shiny and slimy.
I'm gonna need
it's
that.
It's like ready to go.
I'm gonna need that John Wick not to be slimy and shiny.
It is just like I don't even want to go in that
because
drawer.
If that thing is slipping and you're trying to fucking go, dude, I don't know.
Oh no, like. So those giant bottles of coconut oil you get at Costco?
Yes.
The organic coconut oil?
Yeah.
That's what I get. And if I'm gonna have a night, I keep saying I don't solo session anymore, but when I would, and there's nobody home and it's just me, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a moment. I'm getting a fucking vat of coconut oil.
Really?
Oh, honey, and it's like, you have got to get it in there to start with, and the more lube, the better. And I'm just like, let's lay down 3 towels so nothing leaks through, and then we'll just like chunks and chunks of it onto the toys, and then chunks and chunks of it around and inside, and just like I would stick like chunks inside and let it kind of melt in there. That way it was super, because I don't want that shit drying out.
My friend, okay, check this out. Brittany, I love you. You know who you are.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, and she's cool with it. She's told everybody. She takes the coconut oil in an ice cube tray
and freezes it?
And freezes them. And so like and then puts it up there so it's cold.
In the front or in the back? In the front butt or the rear butt? The front butt?
The back of the house.
Oh, no, thank you.
So that it's like cold and like...
Not that I would know what it's like to put in the front butt, but anyway, I'm just saying like, no, thank you. I don't like cold. I don't like that. I wouldn't do it.
Here's my thing. I definitely like this go around with this gentleman that we just did. I told him, I was like, I'm letting you know, ain't nothing really happened back there. And he was like, no, I got you. He was so confident. He brought over, bless his soul, this bottle.
You're stretching your hands out very tall, and I'm getting worried.
It was a big bottle of Vaseline gel, which, by the way,
Vaseline's so toxic for the body.
Yep. And we talked about it. He and I both. We both talked about it because I was like,
but you're making a hand gesture like it's a foot tall,
dude. He had like the Costco version of it. He ran through the hotel from his room to my room with that bottle.
Oh,
because
gross,
I was like,
dude.
you ain't going near me.
I mean,
unless...
don't get me wrong. That stuff's gonna last because it's petroleum, but it's so toxic.
Yeah, well, that's what
says
we
the girl who has a drawer full of dildos that people just can't understand how big they are.
Let me tell you, it worked.
Vaseline? It absolutely worked.
And dude, I was like, oh, we were in. I was like locked and loaded. I threw down like a video hoe in like a 1995 music video.
Oh,
I was
my God.
I was in a Splack Pack 69 boys. Like I was. The way I threw this thing around, I was like, like I was did that thing. He was not lying. He had me like fucking. What's her name? Whatever, Howard. Freak Like Me, that song from the 90s.
Howard.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Oh, sorry.
I was singing it in my head the way I was throwing this thing around.
A freak in the morning.
Yeah, we were in it to win it. So I said we did not even look at each other, but we did. We kind of smirked as I got on the plane, and he was in the back of the plane as I came, but
this is after coitus.
Literally just probably an hour and 20 because we went there and we did some things, and the way we did things, I was like, we have to now look at each other. And I got on the plane and I forgot, like there was a second I forgot like that I just did that. And so I was in mid conversation with coworkers about none of this, and I get on the plane and he was like you know how like sometimes the flight attendants are like, you know, scattered throughout to help you navigate.
Sure.
He was like right in the mid of the plane, and that's right where I was sitting. And so we looked at each other, and I did like one of this, and he did one of this, and then I was like, "You're where I need to sit," and he was like,
"Shut up."
And then he did this. You can sit on it, and I was like, motherfucker. Like,
oh my God.
And then I just put my suitcase up and we just kept it moving. And then, you know, he sent me a text in the back of the plane. Like, he's like, you're just as hot with the lights on.
Oh my God. Vaseline for the win.
Dude.
Kids. Not kids. This is not a kid. When I say kids,
like,
I say kids,
wait a minute,
I mean adults that are younger than me.
Yeah.
So 18 and up, use coconut oil. Don't use Vaseline. It's terrible for you.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because you know what? In that moment, we were so flirty and hot, and I did. I you know what's Gabby? This is so fucked up in the best of ways.
Shit.
Anytime I drink Red Bulls or I drink, you know, and I do
sucraless.
Yeah, I think of you all the time, but
potassium sorbate.
Yes, I go, what would Gabby do? And literally, as he's like, the only thing I have is Vaseline, and I'm like, the only thing I want is dick. That I was like, I don't care, but lightly
life is about balance. Is that what you're telling? Is that what you're getting at?
Literally, I'm like, Gabby would hate me right now for putting this together.
Oh my God!
So I'm so glad
transcended. Nutrition. My tagline for nutrition is life is about balance to just complete fuckery.
Gabbi,
with using Vaseline
I
for an
said-
anal lube.
Earlier today, I said to you, we should take Gabbi to the makeup store. But remember I was saying like how
to
you
review makeup products?
I thought, how fun would that be? I think we need to go to the porn stores.
Oh, good God.
Can we
Can we
please?
film in there? Are we allowed to?
I feel like I might know a couple people that run some of them in Florida.
Let's do it.
And we are
well, we
getting
can't post it on social media anywhere. That's the problem.
Can we not?
Oh,
If
I
we
can't
bel-
post it on TikTok. They're so like if I get a violation on my account on TikTok,
But can
my
it be
business
on
is done.
YouTube for the show?
I have no idea. Oh, I'm sure we could.
Guys.
Why don't we just use some long form content for Glam and Guts, and then we'll just put it on the Glam and Guts YouTube?
I need to know what
That might be
sex
fun.
products I can and cannot put near or around my asshole.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Let's go to the
You know what you
porn-
need? You need like a plug training set.
Why does that scare the fuck out of me?
Because so I'm having all these flashbacks of the things I first put up my ass like
wow,
a long
I've really
time ago.
spread eagle here.
God, it's the basement flood.
Woo! I'm
Yeah.
sweating, dude.
You need like a set. So it starts with like a small diameter plug, like enough to get up there. And then it's like, the goal is just leave it in there as long as you can. And like when you're ready to get rid of it, then you get rid of it. But you try to hold past, like when your body naturally wants to just like push it out, then you got to hold it in.
Oh, my body always goes there.
To push it out?
Always.
So and then once you're like you can hold it in for a while and you're good getting it in and out and you basically use it like a dildo at a certain point. You know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah,
or do
yeah,
you? Then you just size up to the next one. It's not much bigger. It's just a little bit. And you just keep going and going until you get to whatever size you want.
You
It's
know
a
what
little plug
I'm
training
thinking
set.
about right now?
I don't want it. Do I
Since
want it
this
now?
is our finale.
Or my drawer? Are you thinking about my drawer and
No.
the massive plug that I
This
have
is
in there?
our finale, and I'm just thinking like, wow, my family loves this show so
So does my
much.
mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm 47 years old and I love you to death. These are my deep, dark secrets.
All I can think about is my Uncle Rick, by the way, who's been so supportive every episode, and he said he laughs so hard. I can only imagine this episode. So Uncle Rick, I love you.
You want a funny story? As we only got like 10 minutes left before we got to wrap up anyway because we need 5
Wrap
minutes.
it up.
Oh, no, I remember being really young and the first thing I shoved up my ass,
Here we go.
it was a pencil. But I was like, don't put the pointy side up. Use the eraser side. Which was still the stupidest thing I could have done.
Dude,
Oh
in
my
my
God, that was
lifetime,
dumb.
you're the second only person that's ever talked to me about using objects. I once had a friend, his name, I will not say, he's still in the fucking picture, but how did he spin on me to be, first of all, he was talking to one of my best girlfriends and she knows who she is as well. And I know she watches this show and I know she knows where we're going with this. But anyways, I'm getting to the point. He wanted to experiment with me while dating one of my best friends, by the way.
Okay.
And he got so pissed because bros over hoes, I was not going to go there. He like would show me his erect penis and he would like move it all around. And he was like, and he got so pissed because he was trying to like get me to blow him or whatever to experience.
Huh.
And I got it. I caught the message. I just wasn't
Sure.
going there. Like, no, like
Not
my
my
friend would
thing,
be
guys.
devastated.
Sorry.
But as we're in that moment, he then proceeds to tell me that he shoved a cucumber up his ass once and it felt so good that he came without even being hard.
I've never been able to have an anal orgasm.
Me either.
I've been really close, what I thought a couple times, but never been able to have like hands free. Yeah.
Here's the deal. Like I said, I once upon a time went to my doctor's office because I was at a loss. I had been the whore in my head. I have gone there. I was so defeated that I literally asked my doctor, and my friends know this, to do an ultrasound because I was very sure that I was born without a prostate. Yep.
Just because you couldn't get
No.
pleasure from having anal sex?
I have tried it all.
It's gotta be the right angle.
Listen, I have tried it.
Okay, the logic here, you are making semen, so you must have a prostate.
Exactly. My doctor
You just
looked
think
at
it was
me.
the size of mine, which is a raisin right now?
Well, she did tell me, she said, Mickey, there are a lot of men that are like you that just don't enjoy it. And that's okay. Like,
Yeah, no shame in
doesn't
that.
mean you have to. But, you know, she gave me a whole, I'll never forget, she printed out like a folder and she's like, when you go to, you know, check out at the front, I'm going to have some papers for you or whatever. And I guess I didn't like process it. And like days had gone past with these folders. You know, I just threw it. I thought it was just a receipt and shit. And I remember like being in my apartment and like having friends over and shit. And I don't know why, but I was like, oh, I guess I should clean this stuff up and not leave my shit. But my friends had already arrived and I opened it and it was like, it's like illustrations of fingers, like, and it literally says in big letters, milking the prostate.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know my friends framed it with thumbtacks on my wall?
Shut up.
Because I was so embarrassed. Like, I was like, could you imagine, like, my parents, like, opening this and, like, but I go, what the fuck? And my friends were like, what? And I was like, I forgot that I went to this appointment. And anyways,
oh my God.
It became
you
like
how
a
to milk
thing.
the prostate.
Milking the prostate.
Yeah, that's a thing, man. It's a thing. It's the magic milk.
So
yeah. And so, you know, as we wind down this pod on, it's like we've had a lot of explicit talk, but like I got a real moment for everybody. You know, so this guy I've been talking to, it's very possible he can visit this Thursday. I'm still not sure. It could be Friday. We gave him like a window and he's just going to buy a last minute ticket and come see me and spend a couple days. I've never had a guy at the house when Mia's there.
So excited. Wait. That was the big bomb. I meant to ask you this yesterday when we were having our talk. You said while Mia's there, this is a big moment for you.
I've never dated.
Oh my God.
So we've FaceTimed when we went to Mia's concert in Houston. She wanted to see Lamp.
Yeah.
We ended up with a disaster of an Airbnb. We ended up staying at the JW instead. And so my mom got her own room and I got a room for Mia and I. And I told her, I'm like, hey, I'm going to FaceTime. I haven't talked to him in a couple days. She's like, ugh, okay. You know, she just wasn't like super excited because she thought we were going to spend time. I FaceTimed him and Mia was like at the Vanity. It was a very nice hotel room, like double vanity and stuff. And just like, it was a big studio looking thing. And I was like, hey, this is my daughter, Mia. And she's like, hi. And he goes, yo, Mia. He's like, hey, how was the concert? I heard you had backstage passes. What was it like to meet Lamp? And she just instantly like gravitated to him. And they talked more than I did to him. And I thought it was gonna be like a brief moment where she got to see him and know like what he looked like. Cause I've been talking to this guy for 6 weeks. And she knows, she sees the text. They talked more than I did. And then I FaceTimed the other night with him again. And she was just having me walking by. She goes, yo, is that my best friend? And I was like, okay, this is cool. And when she hung up the first time with him in the hotel, she goes, okay, first of all, when's the wedding? Second of all, I wouldn't be mad if he was my stepdad.
Dude, when you told me that, I was like, wow,
yeah, that was huge. And for me, it was a mixed bag of emotions because I'm like, shit, did I just fuck up introducing her to somebody that I might be dating and she might just have gravitated towards him and wanted to form a relationship with him? I'm like, this is all new. And so in my head, I'm like, okay, this is a good thing for me because now it's easier for him to come to the house and they're going to get a chance to meet and talk. And she already likes, you know, has a good vibe about the guy. But in my head, I'm all, okay, if it doesn't work out, like, what does that mean for her? You know, now I've exposed her to the dating world and I want her to have stability. And so this is a thing going through my head. But here, you know, I told her, I sat her down the other day and I said, so I think I'm going to come visit. And she goes, wait, when? Really? She's all excited. Yeah, I think she's going to come around this time, which would be Thursday or Friday this week, hopefully, if everything goes good. And I said, and so here's the thing, honey, it's going to stay here. And she goes, oh, I figure. I said, and he's not going to stay in the guest room. She goes, I figured that. And I said, he's going to stay with me and he's going to sleep in the same bed with me. And she goes, Dad, I'm 14. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I get it. And she jokes, she's like, should I go stay at mom's though? And I'm like, I mean, if you want, she's like, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm like, okay. Like, well, at least you know. And I just like,
I'm so excited.
When the night's over and you go to sleep, like, just know that I will be in my room. And that's all I want you to know. She's like, I get it. I'm like, okay. That was a big step. It was
Gabbi,
a very big step. And I'm like, I'm 47 and if I don't experience some things in my life, I live, and I've told you guys through the whole pod, I live for my fucking daughter. I do. But this is a moment when I go, I caught some feels, you know, and this is very real. And I have to be able to, there's going to be people that are like, well, why don't you fly to see him and leave your daughter out of this? I'm like, you know what? You know how many single moms are out there that just bring fucking random dudes home and they just like their kids, the guys. And now I don't have any guys in and out of the house ever. This is the first one. while Mia's home. But it's like I've never introduced any of the guys that I've had flings with or anything to. They don't, knows nothing about them.
Right.
And she
This
never
is
will.
healthy. This is healthy.
I feel like this is a good. It'll hopefully be good.
Well, it's different because
I'm nervous in a good way.
You also have been really working hard at different things in your life. And this is part of that. This is part of that experience. It's like exercise. It's like if you don't try it, it's like I said to you, same thing with me dating that guy like for a bit. Like I know what I want now. There are boundaries. This is important for you in this journey. Like the thing is Gabby, is you have such a good heart and you know what you want. It would be wrong if you didn't get to share that with somebody else in that way. And being intimate is so important for everyone.
And after all these episodes where I'm like, I'm single right now and I'm happy and I'm single. And this just, when I put it out in the universe, I'm like, I could be single for the rest of my life and I'm okay with that. It's after a little bit of time with that this just randomly happened. And I was not gonna, I'm not gonna let my heart get involved. I'm gonna figure this out. Like the first FaceTime I did with him, I had no makeup on. I'm laying in bed. I just like have my pajamas on, like very conservative pajamas. I'm like, let's see how this motherfucker handles me with my, bedtime. And he just is like, God, you are incredibly beautiful. And I look at him, I
love this.
Okay, the second FaceTime, I purposely did it in my master bath. I have my makeup on. And it's harsh lighting in there. I put the freaking tripod on the counter, and I peeled my fucking face off and did my whole bedtime routine right in front of him. And he was just like, "You're like an angel. Like without makeup, you're just gorgeous." I'm like, "Okay, mister." I'm like, brownie points. And so, point is, I allowed it to slowly happen. And I'm going very carefully and slowly and softly, and he's going very carefully and slowly, and it's just we're not forcing it. It's very organic. And so I feel like maybe this is something I want right now. Even after this entire season, I'm like, I'm not fucking dating anybody. I'm like, maybe I'll give it a try and see. Maybe this is what, I mean, this
dude,
is love.
All 9 episodes, I've told you I'm not gonna, have sex, and I'm just not there and stuff, and like.
And here you are with dildos in the backseat of your car.
Dude, like,
good fucking God,
So,
Mickey.
listen, we gotta remember, what did we say? This whole season, we grow as we go, and we've been having...
There might be some things growing in a couple days.
There is going to be some things growing. With that being said, I want it just to say, this has been a big growing opportunity for us, and we are going to grow, and we're going to be touched. I am so excited for season 2, but I want it just to say, thank you to my amazing friends and family and everyone who, on the socials that's been so supportive. I have to shout out to my team at AEW specifically, because it's a lot as we spoke, networking and trying to get our schedules right to make this happen. Madison and Salem, you guys are my angels. Aww. You guys lead with such pride and dignity, and what AEW is doing right now is so exciting, and we get to talk about that on another episode. But I have amazing leadership back at work when I'm trying to pivot this world and that world and all my personal stuff I'm dealing with deaths and everything that's been crazy this entire season that we didn't even talk about. But but because I have such a supportive team, my entire team at AEW, my entire Glam team, I'm so grateful for, because they've kept me head above water. But importantly, like I said, the leadership, Salem and Madison, have helped me navigate this so that we could pull this thing off. And I'm so grateful for all of you girls that have made this happen. And Aubrey, who's been really awesome, Ref Aubrey, she's been helping.
Oh, we love Aubrey.
She's been so amazing, helping teach me things about podcasting. And I'm just so grateful for my AEW family and helping me so that I can balance this and that. And Gabby, I'm so thankful for you. I can't say it enough. I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too. I don't have a big family to thank. I've got my mom and my dad and my daughter, and I'm I guess I could shout out to Matthew, my assistant, who
he's awesome.
He's freaking amazing. Like my PA, who's not my EA, he's just freaking incredible. And I think I think to every person that has listened or watched this season who may or may not have bought a bottle of Glow Protein, you have no idea the changes that you're making in my life and Mickey's life. You're helping us build an incredible brand that is going to want us. We will always entertain you. We promise that. We'll always be real with you. The Glow brand is building quickly, and we're going to help us change the world with that. So, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for making season 1 absolutely incredible. And what I can tell you right now is that season 2, if you thought season 1 was good, season 2 is going to blow your fucking mind. And we are really looking forward. We actually start filming tomorrow. So hang on to your shit because it's going to get wild. On that note,
You want to cheers?
let's cheers with the Glow. We got 2 bottles of Glow Protein here. We're just going to cheers. Ready? 1, 2.
Cheers,
Cheers.
dude.
On that note, season 1's a wrap.
Love you, bud.
Love you too, baby cakes. We'll see you guys in season 2.
Bye.